No, my hot take, I think it was actually fake and staged and exploitative. How is it that she just manages to walk in right as they are discussing this exact thing? And who walks around the house, by the way, wearing whatever the hell she's wearing? You know what I mean? Like, I think that
Honestly,
I
that's what
think
she
they
does.
got
That's how she dresses. She really
okay.
does.
Well, no, I guess I won't judge that, but I think honestly that they probably had a little side conversation beforehand. It's like, it's going to get a lot of clicks,
Agreed.
keep us in social media news cycle, is to do something really dumb like this. Because
can see
I mean,
that.
how convenient! Just at that moment, she walks in and hears that. But I can't imagine using that language around a young child. It's horrific.
Um, Shaq, what's your take on it?
I didn't entirely see everything. I was coming in and stuff. I kind of missed it, so I think I'm a bow out on this one. With that being said, is Blueface. So I think if I would say anything, I would say I don't believe in sterilization, but every time that man pops up on my timeline,
No, for real.
there's this movie Idiocracy. It used to be satire. It's beginning to feel like the real thing.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
All right, let's move to our next story. The Knowles are in the news this week. Matthew Knowles was having an interview.
Oh my God.
He was giving an interview, and it took a weird turn. At least that's what the clip that we were fed looks like. We don't know what happened 10 seconds before or 10 seconds after the camera went off, but let's watch it, and then we'll watch the response video to it, and then we'll get into it.
Tina Knowles, you guys put in the work, and obviously the talent was there with your kids and your grandkids.
What work did she put in?
In the hair.
Okay,
clothing,
yeah, you're absolutely right. And the styling.
The styling.
The imaging, you're right.
She claimed to have preyed on the name, and different aspects of that.
Sure. Sure.
So, yeah. It's a joint effort.
We'll stop now.
Sorry, did I say something wrong?
No. We're good.
All right.
We're good.
Thank you, Ms. Tina Knowles.
Okay.
Can you clarify what he said?
Who?
Michael Knowles. So he basically said that all she did was help style.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
Really get credit for how she shaped culture. Being the matriarch is a big piece of the puzzle, but it's not the full picture. The truth is, her story is no different from other black artists who were blocked from participating in the mainstream, mocked for their work, and yet ultimately copied. Miss Tina left the hair salon to devote time to building Destiny's Child. She answered the question, how do you create a girl group that looks cohesive, honoring the past while still maintaining individual personality for each of its members? With major names refusing to dress Destiny's Child, she used bold fabrics and designs to create some of the most iconic looks of an era. They called her work tacky until it became couture, with similar looks showing up on runways. Nevertheless, this became the ultimate girl group blueprint, with the biggest girl groups now using the Tina Knowles method of cohesive individuality. And if that wasn't enough, in a return to form, Tina Knowles was able to take the decades of knowledge of hair health and styling and turn that into a successful prestige hair care brand, Sacred. From redefining hair to defining the look of an era, we celebrate the beauty icon, the matriarch, badass Teeny B, a true.
So that was a response video that fans had put out early this morning in response to what Matthew Knowles said in the interview.
Talking about what work did she do? And then he said, what work did she put in?
Yeah.
What work did she put in? That's
Cut
what he
that
said.
out.
That's what he said, girl.
We
That's
have
what he
seen,
said.
we have seen in the past where if a group is not properly styled or dressed right, or that can be a detriment to a group. They won't get far in the business at all. So coming up with the whole image and the hair, everything, that is, to me, that's 50% of the work or more.
Hello. From top to bottom.
Hello.
From the hair down to the shoes.
Hello.
The entire outfit, the accessories.
Yeah.
The whole
all of them.
image. And Destiny's Child was like definitely a vocal group, but that image was T. It was
Right,
totally
right.
cutting edge. It was totally
Yeah,
different.
Right.
Like it was a time to be
They
alive,
stood
baby.
out.
It was a time to be
it
alive.
wasn't.
It was,
Yes, it
and
was.
you know, people say, I've heard this a lot more times. People say, well, you know, at first the big design houses wouldn't touch them because they were girls from the country, some from the South. They had big butts, and you know, they were thick, and the design houses wouldn't touch them. And so Tina had to go to Michael's, Joann's, and get them fabrics.
Yeah, she had to do the work
and tie them and rip them and spray paint them, and that became a trend that the design houses start, you know, copying. Dolce & Gabbana, their 2002 campaign was right from the books of Tina Knowles, like the wife beaters, torn wife beaters, the ties, you know, the vests. We were wearing that at the club.
You know, that's so atypical of Black entertainers in general. I literally just saw an interview the other day, and they were talking to an actress of color, and she was talking about how she was just getting to the point where she could get her hair done on set. Like, our entertainers, even to this day, are still doing their own hair, right? And so to be a Black group and to blow and to become cultural icons, it means more than likely that whoever was behind you did the work. And it's so interesting to me to hear him behave that way. You know, we have a history of that in our community. Black fathers who work themselves to the bones and get their people ahead. The Richard Williams, the Joe Jacksons, and in addition to the hard work that they do, I do not want to dismiss what they do, because it is a miracle to get the Destiny Childs and the Jackson Fives and the Serena Williamses, the Williams sisters, the Venus and Serenas. But the flip side of that is that unfortunately it is rare that these men bring anyone else into the spotlight with them. They are always typically married. You know, it's a trend. They're married. These women are behind them. You didn't do it alone. You know, and so what stands out about Tina is that her children, her girls take the narrative back, and they bring mama to the forefront, and they give mama some credit. And I think that he maybe feels that maybe his legacy is lost, but we know who you are. You know, we know who you are. Yeah. This would have been a good opportunity for him to go, yeah, that was my wife. And, you know, we created one of the biggest superstars on earth, and he could have did that graciously and then continue to talk about his role, and he didn't. And this is, you know, I guess it's representative of his time or whatever, but it's foolish to see to me. It wasn't, you know, especially because she's still there. Sir.
Yeah. He recently did an interview with Carlos King, and he alluded to the fact that his new wife, and he didn't say this, but he alluded to the fact that his new wife is kind of sick of hearing about Tina.
And well, what do you expect when you marry somebody like that? Nah,
that's kind of
girl.
You can't have, that's impossible.
She can't be sick of that. She can't be sick of that. He made that up, or he dated somebody with the emotional, with the emotional attention span and maturity level of a 20-year-old. You know, you're not gonna marry Bill Gates and then get married.
The Carlos King interview, he kind of pushed back on questions about Tina as well. So I don't know where that's coming from. What do you guys think? Brandy?
Do you think it's from within? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Natasha.
Go ahead.
Well, do you think it's from within the house that she's getting tired of hearing about Tina, or is it just all the way around, just outside?
I think
because which one is it?
I think it's all the way around.
I think it might be inside the house. It's a call coming from inside the house. I think Matthew obsesses about Tina.
He being that mad.
You know, we built them girls together. Exactly. I don't think it's so much on the outside because Beyonce was who Beyonce was whenever they got married. So that wasn't new. Like Beyonce didn't blow up before he got married. Mm-hmm. But I think that is Matthew. And then all the stuff that came out with Beyonce not hanging out with one of the younger siblings or something like that, that was recent. Mm-hmm. And so, no, it's Matthew. I don't think it's from everybody. It's Matthew.
It's absolutely him. Like, period.
They don't even mention him, do they? They don't even drop his name.
No one mentions him. And he's let her, and he don't want her to get no credit. It's just so very typical. It's just so very typical. A woman will carry a baby for a whole 9 months, right? Right, and birth that child, and then do everything, blood, sweat, and tears to make sure that that child is successful. While you walk around, and I'm not saying he did nothing, but while you're walking around making business deals, I'm staying up late at night. And I'm doing all this hard work to cultivate this image. And let me tell you, in the early 2000s, if you look like nothing, you were nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
There were, I mean, the early 2000s, that and late
In the
90s,
late
that was
90s,
like
baby?
peak, that was
Oh,
peak
no.
girl group. There was
Yeah.
like girl group. So there were many girl groups who could blow, who could sing honestly better
Oh,
than
I can name them down.
Destiny's Child, if we want to be honest. But if they did not have the look and if they did not have the styling, they were
Yeah.
gone into oblivion. We didn't hear about
Yes.
them
Gotta have
anymore.
the total package.
Yeah, they were
Mac
shiny.
Too.
They
Destiny's
was
Child
real
could
shiny
sing.
and creative.
They could sing. They looked, the look was
They
there.
looked
And they were
unique.
natural.
Nobody
And
looked
them
like
jokers really could not dance. They really could not dance,
Oh,
but
yeah?
they could sing, and they had a look. They had a look. Beyonce really didn't like break out into really being a dancer until she was a solo artist.
Yeah, until she
Right.
was solo. That's true.
The girls
Yeah.
all together, oh,
All they
befuddled.
was ever really doing was this.
Befuddled,
They
falling
were
all over
shiny.
the stage. A mess, a disaster.
I don't know.
They
Lose my
looked
breath.
good.
They danced their ass off to Lose My Breath. So
They looked good. They looked amazing, and that's completely Tina Knowles. What do you mean? What do you mean? And then it's just so sad that a black man would tear down a black woman like that. And then you get on your platform and say, y'all always trying to pit us against each other. Please shut up. Please,
Yeah.
ain't nobody pitting you against her.
And you spent
All
a
you.
large portion of your life with her. So it's really weird to me when it's like that. It's like I was married a long time. Like we know y'all divorced now, and you can be graceful about it, but you can't pretend
And
like
why
you
are you
can give.
divorced?
Yeah,
Why are you divorced? Because you couldn't keep it in your pants.
because of
And
what you
then
did.
look, who fell all the way off the money train. He didn't even know that money train was going to grow as much as it did. No one could have predicted how big Beyonce would have become now. And
Yeah.
if he was still actually involved with her in her career, and didn't cheat on their mama, and then have all these extra kids that's costing him more money than what he's making by falling off the money train with Beyonce, you know he's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
You
absolutely
Because no
because
shade, he did a lot, but then
he
she
did a lot.
transcended it.
But
And
if he
is
was
not a
still
part
within the
of the
camp,
next evolution at all.
if he was still within the
Beyonce today
camp,
is
he would have got the growth off of it. But he got kicked off very early.
And
And
his
so
girls,
she
as
was only
they
just
should,
beginning when he got kicked
they
out.
ride with their mama. As
Exactly.
they should. As they should.
Exactly.
As they should.
And don't mess with him nor his kids.
While we're on that subject, I want to get messy a little bit. Do you guys think it's a lot of because people were talking about this in the comments? Do we think that Beyonce should feel obligated to have a relationship with that half sibling?
No, them his kids.
No.
Them your kids. Those are not my siblings. Them your kids.
No. I think that if it happens organically, okay, but you do not force children to have relationships after you break up homes because it's not real, you know. And if you want those relationships to be there, you need to be the glue, not the individual children. So if you wanted all of your children to be together, you should have made amends with your daughter so that you could have a relationship with her and then facilitate the other relationships, right? But it's this thing where these men break up these homes and then all of a sudden it's like all y'all being petty because y'all don't want to get together. We don't know those people.
Period.
These people are sources of trauma. It's not the children's fault. It's your fault. And it is your job to bridge the gap of all of your broken homes. It is not the children's fault.
We family. We supposed to stick together. We family.
No, please. You didn't stick together.
Yes. And you, the
together at
person
all.
who broke everything, should do the work of putting us all back together, not us.
Right.
Now I'm the weirdo popping up at some lady house talking about I want to see this kid since I'm Beyonce. No. And
I
if
gotta
she
have a
wasn't
relationship
Beyonce,
with
that
the
lady
woman
might
you
not
cheated
want to
on my
see
mama
her.
with. You cheated on my mama with this woman, and now I gotta be friends with her, sir. Please.
Foolishness. If he was serious about being a good father, if he was serious about his legacy, he would be trying to repair all this. And if you ain't gonna repair with nobody else, you ought to try to repair with Beyonce.
You better get your little piece of coin so you can pay all that child support.
If ever there's a relationship to fix, is one with Beyonce. I don't understand.
Okay.
I'll be like, what you need me to do?
Listen, I'll be a truck driver for one of the trucks on tour.
Right.
All right.
Fan club president.
All right, let's move on. This next story, it really goes down a rabbit hole. There's lots of moving parts to it. I've had talked to Michael earlier to help me present this because it's just a lot to it. And I didn't want to touch it weeks prior, but I got the permission to go ahead and do it. And so we're going to talk about it. So T.S. Madison and has been in this ongoing court battle the last couple of months with an individual called the DL Whisperer. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a new emerging content creator that is basically have the straight Black women of America in a chokehold right now. Like, they just love him for some reason. He has an issue. He's a gay man, but has an issue with trans, most specifically trans women of color. And I think this was last month. Him and T.S. Madison have had this back and forth over social media, and he has been threatening her. And he actually showed up at her house last month, which made T.S. Madison go and secure a Michael, what am I trying to
restraining order?
A protective order. Order protective. Yeah.
Against T.S. Madison, also her business partner Dominique Morgan. Let's watch this first clip, and then I'll pause it and present some more things, and then we'll watch another clip.
To do this. Him from his own mouth telling his followers to do this.
Some of y'all, and this is what I need from y'all, because y'all don't like the way I respond to people. I hate to say it, but y'all are gonna have to bully people on my behalf. Like, I know that sounds terrible. I don't care. That's where we are. Like, I know everybody can't do it, but the people that can step up and harass and report and do their big one, this is the time. This is the time for you to step up. This is the time to rise. Like, I need my risers to rise. Like, I mean, join my Discord. Let me put the Discord in the comments, because I'm telling you, we can't play no more. I've been too coy. I can't do everything by myself. I'll handle the bigger people, the little stuff, handle them. Like, when I say handle them, I don't care what you got to say to them. I don't care what you got to do. If you want to dox them, they've been doxing me. Go. If you need me to get you the information, do what you got to do.
Wow.
Let me put the Discord, because we is not going to play no more. Like, we finna step this shit up 30 notches.
Wow.
So that's the first part of the evidence. So you clearly see him encouraging his social media followers to bully, to attack, do whatever means necessary, basically, for him to gain a win. Do we see that?
Mm-hmm.
We saw that proof. Okay. T.S. Madison then went to obtain what she needed to obtain. And a Georgia Superior Court judge had granted a 12-month stalking protective order against Naquan Palmer, known online as the DL Whisperer, in a case involving T.S. Madison. So, Michael, that much right there. Break that down for us.
Yeah, so this is a story that's been unfolding for a couple of months now. And actually, you've got the right of it. This is an individual who has used his platform to chase some clout on, the back of T.S. Madison and other, more visible trans individuals. And as you can see, the message was targeted and threatening. And so how the legal process unfolds in a situation like this is you first seek like a temporary order of protection, right? The judge will oftentimes grant it. Then there's a hearing really fast, like within a week or two. And then to get it extended to something permanent, like the one that T.S. Madison has, you really have to have like a lot of evidence that you've been threatened and your safety is at risk and you're living in fear. Those are kind of colloquially the standards for it. And so she was able to obtain like a 12-month protective order, which is pretty strict, 500 feet from her residence, anyone affiliated with her, the places that she goes. But he's also been charged with aggravated stalking.
Which is?
When you put someone in that type of fear, you can be charged with, it's a felony. It's not a misdemeanor, it's a felony. You can be charged with aggravated stalking, and it carries a prison sentence of, I think it's 1 to 10 years, a fine up to $10,000. And my understanding is, he was actually denied bond for those charges. So he has been in jail on those aggravated stalking charges for like a couple of weeks now. So you are not denied bond in most states unless there's really something to the charges. Most states these days like to get people back out while they're awaiting trial. Innocent until proven guilty is the kind of rationale there. But he was denied bond. So he is in jail awaiting trial for those charges. And I've also read he has similar charges pending in the state of Texas.
Wow.
So if he does get out in Georgia, he's going to have to face a similar type of criminal lawsuit in Texas for harassing a different trans individual.
He could be dangerous.
So the order bars him from any direct, indirect contact, including through social media, and requires him to stay at least 500 yards away from her family, home, and workplace. Palmer was previously arrested on a felony aggravated stalking charge related to the case, which remains a serious legal matter under Georgia law.
Wow.
So what I had heard had happened, T.S. Madison had gained this this order, and something happened in the interim which sent him, he never got out, but the judge would not let him out on a bond because something happened in the interim. I don't know what happened. It hasn't been divulged yet. But he's still in there and he's not getting out. And the question is, where are all his fans? No, nothing on his books. No fan support at court. There was
no GoFundMe?
No.
Oh, no, there's a GoFundMe. I went to his Facebook page. He had started a GoFundMe at the time. He put it under the guise of he was at risk for his own health and safety, because he was the one, he was saying, being targeted and attacked by T.S. Madison and others. And so he started a GoFundMe so folks could help him relocate and to fight these legal battles. And I think it raised like $12,000 or $13,000. But
wow,
he does not have access to that from the inside. I'll say that.
So let's watch this next clip and then we'll continue.
I've been keeping a very close tab on all of you. I just have been silent, and I've also been at my job, which is T.S. Madison, because T.S. Madison is a motherfucking empire. It's an entity, bitch. It's a workplace.
Yes, I clock the fan over there.
I don't have any problem with you girls doing commentary on me. I could care less. But when you step over into the field and you step over into the ring of putting my safety, my life, and then trying to lean on that you're a black woman. I don't give a fuck because you're a black woman, girl. That does not give you the right to harass me because I'm trans. I don't give a fuck about that. That does not give you the right to do that. Because what those people in these counties have shown me is that this stuff is hearsay on television because they are not playing with your favorite. And you best believe that I'm not going to miss a court date. I'm not going to miss a sentencing. I'm not going to miss anything. I'm not going to miss a moment. Y'all did. I thought that courtroom was going to be lit up with y'all. Y'all missed it. I'm not missing a moment. And it is only just begun. Because my legal team is watching you. My legal team is watching that other bald head, curious George face ass bitch over there. And we're most definitely watching the Whisperettes. And if that woman sets foot out of jail and does any of the things that she thinks that y'all have boosted her up to do, she's gone. I don't give a fuck if she gets out tomorrow. If she sets foot outside, bitch, and she mentions that bitch can't say speak, spit, or spaghetti on my name, or that bitch is going to do 10 years in prison. So you can boost her up if you want to play with me. None of you will be able to play with me the way that y'all been playing with me over the past few years. It's not because, bitch, I didn't know who I was. It's because the new season of me stepping into who I am has just begun. Bitch, play with your pussy. Don't play with me. I'll see y'all at the Glad Award.
Okay. That's how you advocate for yourself.
Most definitely.
Let people play with her. All she do is let people know she got time.
That's all she do.
Do they not believe her?
They clearly they don't.
So now some new heavy hitter social media influencers have joined the DL Whispers team. Tasha K and Michelle A.T. Alien have joined him and are basically helping him from he's inside, so he can't do anything. So they're fighting his battle on the outside. So that's what Madison was referring to, those other two, because they've gone online giving Madison's address out to other fans and just putting her and her family and everyone, like, I don't care what you think about people's gender preference, their sexuality. You don't show up in anyone's home or you know, stalking people, and it just gets really dangerous. What do we think, Cass?
I think there's somebody going to prison messing with that lady.
Yeah,
I think they need to leave her alone.
They're breaking the law.
Because you know the law is still the law. Never mind all this
still the
celebrity
law.
stuff. I think a lot of times these people, these kids, these influencers and stuff, they feel like they are above the law. They are in TikTok heaven, but this is still a land of laws. You know, the law is still the law. And if we don't know nothing else about TS, we know that she is successful, which means she can afford litigation. So I think people need to start putting these phones down before they end up doing serious time. And I can't think of anything dumber than doing 10 years for a streaming fight. That is insanity.
I ain't going to jail over that. No way.
Said streaming fighting.
Right.
Yeah.
Playing with that lady.
Yeah.
You know, she got her mama up in there. Leave her alone.
Here is y'all know how this is.
Yeah, this is the protective order, the 12-month protective order, and it clearly says, by the way, at the bottom, nothing on social media either.
Wow.
And I think the later pages, her attorney actually requests that her fees be reimbursed, which is rarely granted in a lawsuit. Even when you win, you normally pay your own attorney. And I'll just add as a sidebar, she got a great rate from this attorney. I would have charged way more money to T.S. Madison. Like so much more. Not just because she's a celebrity, but because these are difficult, thorny cases that take a long time to do.
Yeah.
So kudos to her for, I'll say this, you know, she's setting an example of how to handle this in a way that is nonviolent and in accordance with our law. And I think we can all benefit from time to time by being reminded that there are a lot of ways to solve problems in life that don't involve pulling up on somebody and seeing what happens. So I really want to applaud her for that.
We also want to know if you know T.S. Madison, you know she's with the SHIT. Like she carries the hot sauce at all times.
The amount of time.
Yeah. So I think she's also just putting stuff in place to if it shall look. I had proof. I warned you. You know.
Let's piggyback what Michael said about, because in the years prior, because she still with the SHIT, don't get me wrong, but she was a lot more explosive in years prior, and in my opinion, she really has calmed it down now and has left it and now talks about her lawyers and whatnot, and that is growth for her. And also, I think not just growth for her, I think it's fantastic for her, because it is Facebook arguing takes up a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? It is stress on the body, it's stress on the mental. It can often make you look like the bad guy. So this new I'll see you in court approach, I love it for her. I love it for everybody. Because this is going on too far.
Okay. Breaking news.
Breaking news. We'll bring it to us.
He is flipping out because Saks Fifth is closing. The way I thought that something got bombed locally, like that's literally the ground.
Did you just say Saks?
Yes.
I really want you to get yourself together.
My heart. I thought it was like
we need to give Ashley about 10 minutes, y'all. You okay, baby?
I just picked him up at Saks yesterday, so
his whole soul just left his body.
I thought we got bombed or something.
Why would you do that?
Why
would you do that? We all over here, the blood of Jesus.
I need to watch that in real time because the way I thought somebody died.
Why would you?
Ashley, get off your phone.
Get off your phone right now. I'm so mad.
It's gonna be closing the downtown location.
Oh my god!
You okay?
I thought somebody died. I can't.
Ashley really do just want you to come over to his house on the Tuesday and go to Saks with him. You okay, darling?
I know.
He is grieving.
They closing your gym.
Right. He's gonna need time.
Anyways, okay, yeah, that took me out.
Oh, he about to cry.
What was Shaq saying? I'm so sorry, Shaq.
Oh my god!
Just essentially that I like the legal T.S. Madison. I enjoyed her rants. Don't get me wrong; it's fun, but I just make an example of people. Look at what Cardi does.
Right.
All the court. We all need to start behaving just a little bit more professionally. The internet is not like a blank check on harassment and lying and torture. Like, no, So good for her. Good for her.
Yeah. So we're going to be following that story. There's more court dates to come. I think she has one next week, and then next month another one. So we are most definitely going to be following this case. No matter what, like I said, what you think about people and what they choose to be, no one ever deserves to be unsafe or So let's move on.
We can talk about Saks closing next week.
Would you like to talk about Saks?
Yeah, I mean, I know a shit ton about on the business side of it. I've been all over it.
This is breaking news for Ashley. Go ahead and break the news.
No, let's move on. So we have this week, Britney Spears was arrested in California on a DUI charge. There's not much. We talked about Britney last week. There's not much more we can say. I just wish her prayers and
Can I just say it was probably a blessing because Westlake in Ventura County is super hilly and like all elevated terrain. It's like, California is not flat at all. So you could drive off a cliff at like any time. And it's probably to her blessing that she was stopped. You know what I mean? But do we know what her blood alcohol content was? Like, did she blow really high? Was it even confirmed alcohol or was it weed? I don't know.
No.
I have heard and read that it was actually like an hour-long police chase. It was not like
oh my gosh, she wouldn't even stop.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was a situation.
Britney.
you guys know I'm not like this huge Britney fan or whatever, but these stories break my heart for her. And y'all know I am a mental health advocate. And so what hurts me for Britney is that this is what happens on the internet. We get behind a cause, right? And everybody is super excited. Free Britney, free Britney. But you know, there is a thing that happens after we win the cause, which is the aftermath, the healing portion, right? And so we may have free Britney, but Britney was down bad for a long time. And it is a process. Healing is a process. Therapy, getting yourself together. It's just, it's not easy to heal from trauma. And what happened to Britney, that is trauma exacerbated by trauma. It is elevated, right? And so, and then now she's still her, and she's going through everything, and now she's just free. And you know, she's owed grace, and I don't know that she'll get that. But people who have been through really traumatic experiences, there is a process to healing, and it can take a long time. And this woman is still very much in the public eye, making and she looked crazy and all that, and she probably is crazy. Look at what she's been through. And so it's really sad to me to see this spiral cycle, right? Because you know, there's making it and then learning how to live in making it. There's freeing someone and then being able to live in that and what comes with it. And it's sad to me. I hope and pray that that woman will end up with some people around her who really love her and really want to help her and who are really committed to her. And I don't know what she has. I can't speak on it, but we know what we're seeing. It hurts my heart for her, because after going through what she's been through, I can imagine she needs some big mamas. She needs some aunties.
Where is her mom? That's so crazy.
Yeah. You know, both her their parents, they have a strained relationship.
You remember that her daddy was her. It makes me sad for that woman. Seeing her every time we see her, every time she in them little drawers spinning, I'm just like, where are her people who, you know, spinning? And let me tell you something. The only thing worse than having mental health issues is having
in them drawers spinning is crazy.
And I didn't need no $1 million when I was tripping, and she's sitting on millions. And everybody, it is so sad to me to think that she out there driving like that. You know, all the things that happened with her children, her marriage. That is just so much trauma.
Yeah,
you know,
too.
It breaks my heart for her. And all anybody want to know is when she gonna go on tour. You know, I've always said she don't need to be on tour. She need to be on somebody's couch.
Yeah.
So praying for
needs
her.
to be inpatient.
Mental health is wealth, y'all. Therapyforblackgirls.com.
So like I said, let's just pray for her. And addiction's a scary thing of any kind. So,
addiction and fame, and money,
right?
Yeah.
She got all the devils on her back.
So tonight's kind of relaxed, you guys. We're just going from story to story. It's a different flow. We have a couple other stories I want to get to before we get in the fashion files. Donald Trump has fired Kristi Noem as DHS secretary. That was breaking news this week. What do we think about this, people? Michael, let me jump to you first.
You should just stay in, Michael.
You know, so I actually watched that. Like, this is entertainment for me. I'm a nerd. So I actually watched at length the hearings that happened in front of the House and Senate the 2 days before she got fired. So she had been called to testify at congressional hearings, as is fairly often if you have a cabinet level position. But she was asked a lot of questions by Democrats and Republicans on certain committees. And to say that she did a terrible job would be putting it kindly. She was asked kind of point blank if she had been having an affair with Corey Lewandowski, who is a special envoy that works underneath of her. You may remember that name from Trump's first campaign. He was Trump's campaign manager. Now he just kind of rattles around the White House and various agencies. But apparently he's been banging Kristi Noem for quite some time, and her husband and the look on his face, he ended up getting out and leaving and catching a flight back to South Dakota. She did not deny it under oath.
Wait a minute.
Would have been
so horny. That's all these people do is.
Yes. She was asked point blank, are you having an affair with Corey Lewandowski, by multiple people across both days? And every time she said, it's just salacious. Women shouldn't be subjected to these types of questions, but she never said no. She asked if she regretted the way that some of her ICE officers had handled some of these really terrible situations, such as dropping off elderly individuals who were in fact either here legally or American citizens, like dropping them off in the dead of winter, miles from their home, and then they die from exposure. Horrible things like that have been happening. And asking her, do you think that this was right? Is there anything you could have done differently? And she just kind of held the line and said, no, everything we do is great, and we're perfect. She spent $200 million on an advertisement for the Department of Homeland Security that featured her throughout the entire thing on horseback, I think, in part of it.
No.
Yeah. Talking about
this is not satire, y'all. This is
real. This is all real. $200 million to feature herself in what appeared to be the type of ad one would do if they were running for president, for example. Mm-hmm. She's bought like 3 private jets, one of which has like a full bedroom in the plane, like a queen size bed and TV. And she was asked, is that a valid use of taxpayer money, or were you just buying that plane to jet around with Corey Lewandowski? I mean, it's just the types of things that came out at this hearing. It could have been like a TV show. It was just so ridiculously absurd. So it was very clear. It was very, and she, by the way, said that Trump knew about all this and he signed off. As it turns out, he didn't know about all this, and he says he didn't sign off. So, heads will roll. She is no longer the head of Homeland Security, but he created a new position for her. We now have some new administrative agency called the SHIELD here in the United States, created just a couple of days ago. And Kristi Noem is going to be a special envoy to the SHIELD, which sounds like a Marvel movie, and it probably is.
Very much.
So there you go.
It really
okay.
It's just a shit show. But I think it's a little bit too late. Lives have been lost. American lives were lost under her direction. She still, even at the Senate hearings, was saying they were domestic terrorists. She would not say they weren't. And it just goes to show you how the pig-headed and stubborn some of these Trump allies can be. Like,
are we missing the DEI hires yet? I feel like we should just bring some of those back on in.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they'd be able to do something with all that education and knowledge, and
it just sucks. But I would say prayers for her. But
I mean, she's over there at the SHIELD. I feel like she's going to be fine.
She'll be at the SHIELD.
And did she give a friend like $143 million or something like that to invest in their company? Or it was part of a company startup?
Yeah, so Homeland Security has like the largest budget of any agency. And one of the contracts that they awarded was awarded to like one of her friend's husbands. And it was several $100 million, insider dealing. That's pretty par for the course for this administration. But again, she was asked about that type of thing and asked why it didn't go out to private bid and how it, essentially she said it's just a coincidence, that it ended up, going to my best friend's husband. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get in our fashion files, you guys.
Well, after the SHIELD, it's hard to follow that.
Lots of stuff going on this week. Fashion weeks are still going on. There are some award shows and such. So let's get into our first look. We have, who do I have? Where's my list? We have Jade. She's wearing off-white couture. Kate, yay or nay?
Yay. I don't know who she is. She's pretty though. I like her.
You like the outfit?
Yeah, I think that just looks really functional and comfortable.
Okay.
And innovative.
It's off-white, so yeah, comfy. Shaq, yay or nay?
When you said off-white, you meant the company, not the color, right? You got to remember some of us don't know what's going on. I was like, am I missing something? But I get it. It looked comfortable to me. It looked like something I would have worn in high school.
It's like a jacket with leggings, right? It's either a jacket with like a train, and then she's wearing leggings.
Yeah.
Or
I
it's like
rocked that in high school. I'm from Michigan. It was cold.
Dina, yay or nay?
It looked churchy to me. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It looks like a church outfit.
The train and the papillon is like
Just give us some pearls.
Very
Just
churchy.
give us some pearls.
I mean, for real, I would wear that. That's cute.
I think so too. It took me a minute, but I'm like, actually, yeah, she's eating.
Yeah, I would wear that.
Michael?
You know, to me, this looks like the Rose and Vines couch that everyone had in the 80s and 90s, but despite it all, I like it. So it's a yay.
All right, Natasha?
I was just about to say it's giving like 1980s comforter set or something, but the shape of it, the silhouette, I do like it.
All right, Brandy?
It's a fun look. I say yay.
All right. Shaq, you said
yeah, it's a yay. I like it.
All right, going on. We have Yerin Ha. She isn't wearing Balenciaga. Kate,
Yay, she looks good. That's sharp. That's fashionable.
All right, Dina?
I love it. That's so cute. Love a little crop. That's cute.
It's the new age of Balenciaga. Demna is no longer there. Up here is now the creative director, so he's bringing more of the elegance back, not so much streetwear. Michael, yay or nay?
You know, the trouser doesn't hit for me. It's just a little too ultra black, so nay.
Okay. Shaq?
I mean, that trouser is a little wide, but overall, it's nice. I mean, it's not like blowing my socks off or anything, but I mean, she looked good. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Brandy?
I say yay. I think that top would look good with any type of bottom.
Yeah,
I think
the top
is versatile. I actually love that look. Yeah, I like it.
The top is the statement piece. You can wear everything.
Yeah.
Natasha, yay or nay?
I love it. I love this.
Okay. Dina, did I already ask you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Going on. We have this took it from me. When I saw it, I didn't know. I thought it was another designer, but it came out to be Tom Brown, and it doesn't look like Tom Brown, but it is. In fact, we have Tiana Taylor in Tom Brown. It looked like it was painted on. It actually looked like, I thought it was what's the designer case with the Schiaparelli. It gave off Schiaparelli to me, but it in fact Tom Brown. What do you think, Kate?
I mean, she is the most beautiful. I love her. So this is her body, everything. I don't know if that's a ribbon in the back. That's stressing me out a little bit, but I mean, this really is a beautiful look for her.
This actually would be good for the Met Ball because it's art this year. That looks like paint.
It looks like somebody painted that. I mean, her body is top tier.
Dina?
I love it. And then I saw like a video of her daughter like fixing her skirt because she had her baby with her. And so her baby had fixing her train as she was going through the red carpet. She is stunning. I love that she's always with her kids. I love that because that's me. Like when I have to perform and when I have to go and do different shows and things of that nature, 9 times out of 10, my kids are going to be with me. If they're not with me, then they're with my mom. But I take my kids with me to my shows. And so I thought that was dope.
Yeah. Like you, it rang home for me too, because I used to, when my mom was doing shows and doing stuff, I was always with her, fixing her outfit, and she didn't go to any places.
They coming with me. My kids go with me.
Exactly. Michael, yay or nay?
It's close enough to the mark. Yay.
Natasha, yay or nay?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Brandy?
Yay.
Shaq, yay or nay?
You know why you calling me? You know that's approved and lesbian.
All right.
You know what it is.
Moving on, we have Jenny Ortega and Christian Cowan. Shaq,
I love that. That's like really cute. I also really like the stocking. I don't know why, but
I like it too.
I don't know. I just love that.
It's kind of giving me like 2002.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about that is sexy. I'm normally not a stocking girly, but that's giving.
Dina, yay or nay?
It's a no for me. The stocking is giving Usher on Sunday for the afternoon service with that knee high. I'm really all right with that, especially in that gray off. We call that off black taupe color. I'm really all right with that. And then she looked like she got on a church slip. No, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Michael, yeah or nay?
You know, to me, this looks like Courtney Love, 90s grunge.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
I'm kind of into it. Yay.
Okay, Natasha.
Now that you said Courtney Love grunge, I definitely see it now. I think the stocking would have been better in black, but then the gray works, so I like it.
Okay, Brandy.
Nay.
All right, Shaq.
I can appreciate the Courtney Love reference and all that, and I see that, but it really just looks like something. It looks like lingerie to me, and I don't know. I just feel like you can just wear that with your man. I don't necessarily want to see. I must be getting old. No.
All right, going on. We have, who is my next individual? We have La Roach, and he's in public school. Kate, yeah or nay?
I still want a structured suit. I don't know. Like, I don't like all that on him, but I don't know. I know you're about to wear something like that, but I like yours better because yours is like a crop jacket.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And like a raw hem.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd prefer the tan. The blazer fine, but I prefer the pants to be tailored better.
Kate's talking about my outfit for my birthday dinner next week, and wait till you see it. It's hot.
I just want to see the shoes, baby.
It's gonna
I just want to see the shoes.
Dina, yay or nay?
No, it's an A for me.
All right, Michael.
It's close. It really needs accessories, but I'll still give it a yay.
All right, Brandy.
I say nay. It's too bulky. It's not flattering.
Yeah.
All right, Natasha.
He just can't dress himself right. He just can't get it. But
can't get right.
He can't. I've not seen La Roach in a good fashion ever.
I thought that's the thing. People who make people look good don't make themselves look
He
good.
can dress
Ain't
the
that
hell
thing?
out of somebody else, but when it comes to himself, yeah.
Okay. I like it. Shaq, what do you think?
Well, you said public school, and I think that's appropriate. I mean, he looked like he about to go take his school picture. I would put that on my refrigerator.
All right. Moving on. We have Sambar, and he's in Maison Valentino by Andrahalo Michele. Kate, yeah or nay?
You know what? I'm gonna say nay. I just don't like that little bow tie. I don't know. That's just not the most flattering. I would never put a man in that.
Okay.
Unless it was like Elton John type of like style. But no, I just wouldn't style someone in that.
Dina?
Michael ain't gonna like it.
No, it looks like he's getting ready to serve me at the DoubleTree at a banquet. No.
Okay. Michael?
I'm with Dina. It's given DoubleTree, but you may be surprised to hear I like it nevertheless. It's a yay.
Okay. Shaq?
I mean, he looks like a very well-dressed waiter, and as much as we spend to go eat out, I would love to see my waiter look like that. I like it. Hello.
Okay.
Give me my money's worth.
Yeah, no, not
Look at
unless
the
he was
tailoring.
a
It
waiter.
looks nice.
Okay. Brandy?
Nay.
Okay. Moving on. We have Claire Summers, and she is in Anthony Lattimore. Kate, yeah or nay?
That's a pant. Is that a pant or a dress?
No,
I
it's a
can't-
dress. Corseted. This is like
I don't know why I cannot figure that out. Oh, I see
Okay,
her
that
leg.
was fast.
Yeah, you know what? I like it, even though it's like an optical illusion to me. I cannot. I don't know. No, I'm gonna say no. I don't know.
All right, Dina.
I kind of like it. Yes.
Who is it? What? Who
Yes.
is the designer?
Anthony Lattimore. Michael, yeah or nay?
I think this is really horrifically terrible. Nay.
Thank you for helping me.
It's giving me like, remember that store, Casual Corner in the 90s?
No.
It's giving me that material that I don't like it either.
That train is terrible. It looks like a third leg. Like I can't get over that.
Natasha?
The shoulders are so huge on this.
They are.
You know,
They
it
are.
over like just excessively.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Brandy?
I'm on the fence with it. I kind of like it. I agree with Kate. It's kind of an optical illusion. That train is ridiculous, but I'm wondering if it's maybe just how she's posing.
Yeah, I can't figure. I hate that.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq?
I think y'all sound like a bunch of haters. I would absolutely be her date to the funeral.
All right. Moving on. We also, I think they're
She
in
look good.
Or is well.
I love all them shoulders.
Oh yeah, they are as well. We have Salt and Pepper and Anthony Lattimore as well. Okay, yeah or nay?
Far Right is the only one that I'm like, yes. The other just looks like a bunch of like mixed match material that somebody just kind of threw together.
Peppa.
So yeah, Peppa on the Far Right. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
she's
Peppa looking fly.
that's the best look. I love that. Everything else is just a little too much.
Okay. Dina, yeah or nay?
I can't give all three of them a yay, but definitely Peppa. Jay Bolin did this?
Yes, he did.
No. Mm-mm. But Pepper looks good, but Salt, my God. I mean, did we put all the fabric on Salt? No.
Exactly.
And
That's what I mean.
like just a whole boat of fabric is just laying across Salt. But Pepper looks great. She's snatched and pulled in with these wonderful sleeves. But my God, they played in Salt's face.
Well, and you got to be careful when you have women petite. She's very petite and short, so
Yes,
that's
she looks
eating her up.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right. And then I don't know what's going on with Spinderella. I don't know. What is that? Is that a fanny pack? I don't know. No.
Yeah.
No.
Michael.
To me, this is giving drag brunch. It's really bad. Nay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Brandy.
I think what Salt got on remind me of that lady dress we just seen.
Okay.
I like this better though.
Yeah.
And I agree. The other two got too much going on.
Well, this is the same designer. He said it reminds you of the other lady's dress. So yeah.
I like that. That's the pantsuit, right? Though. That's pants, correct?
Yeah.
That's pants.
I
This
like
is
that
way more
pantsuit
tailored than
better
that
than the
other
dress.
dress.
I like the pantsuit better than the dress.
Yeah, me too.
Shaq.
I love drag brunch, so I like it. All of it.
Natasha.
I've been to drag brunch. It's fun.
I wanted to say that I had liked it at first, and then after everybody picked it apart, I can't unsee everything now. So,
Oh
You imagine you at drag brunch and they like salt and pepper seed.
All right, moving on. We have Latoya Jackson and Chanel.
oh
Yeah.
no.
No, my God.
She looks great, but she's just so tiny. that-
My God. We got to go in the
Sorry.
trail right now.
I didn't
Uh-uh.
think
I
I hope that she edited
No.
that.
Oh no.
Very thin.
Nope.
Okay, we're talking about the outfit.
Sorry.
We
That's
can't.
my body shame. It's alarming.
Dina, yeah or nay?
No, I'm scared. Is she okay? No.
I'm not sure.
Nay.
They said
Nay.
she was having some health problems, so I'm not sure.
Nay.
That's what the word is.
Jesus.
Michael, yeah or nay?
I think it's a look. Yay.
Okay. Brandy, yeah or nay?
I agree it's a look, but not for her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at with it. I'm on the fence.
Natasha?
The belt is too much for her tiny frame.
Ain't that
And-
crazy? How's your belt too big? Wow.
Yeah.
I think the belt saved it.
The belt is
No.
the one they pulled it up.
Yeah, because if you don't have a
Okay,
belt,
no,
it just
I'm
would have been
scared.
one just one
That's true.
conspicuous. All right, Shaq.
I think in 50 pounds it's a look, but here it is. It's just hard to see this visual,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
I'm praying for it.
Yeah.
But with the extra 50 pounds, it'd be fine.
Okay, moving on. We have Stefan Diggs and Chanel. Kate, yeah or nay?
okay, you've been talking about him all day, so I guess I can kind of see like the appeal. Okay, I'll give it to him.
All right.
I want to see those shoes. Those shoes look cool, like something you would wear, like the platform, like Doc Martin.
Yeah, Dina.
Baby, he don't need nobody else to see his appeal.
Is that a muff?
Dina,
Is that a muff?
It is.
It is.
He has a fur muff.
A Chanel fur muff, yes.
Very
No, I had a muff when I was 7 years old. Absolutely not. No, I don't want to see a muff. No.
Not even a Chanel one?
No, not on him. No.
All right, Michael.
I think a dick print is always in poor taste.
Yeah. You said it's what?
Oh, it is. It's over to
A
the
dick
left.
print. Yeah, that's just tacky every time.
Every
Right.
time.
Michael.
And a muff? That and a muff? No.
Some people
No.
I mean, what
Pick one.
do you expect them to do?
No.
Put on
There's
different
something else.
pants.
You're not gonna get a muff and have the print. No.
He's a grower, not a shower.
No, I don't want to see it.
That's why he got problems now.
Put it up now.
Okay, Brandy, yeah or nay?
Nay.
Shaq.
I like it. He looked like the coolest 8-year-old on earth.
Natasha.
Y'all just ripped this poor man to shreds all over again. Now with the muff. I can't unsee the muff.
But it is a muff. Now you know all the 80s girls have muffs.
I always wanted a muff
All
and
the
I
girls
never
during
got
the 80s
one.
we had a coat,
Oh my
full
goodness.
coat with the fur around the collar and a muff. Stop.
Yeah.
We all wore to church.
I'm done. I thought it was sleeves at first.
Muff, baby.
Yeah, no.
I cannot, Dina.
Okay, Shaq.
Yeah, I still think he the coolest 8-year-old on earth. We can move on.
Brandy, did you like it?
No.
All right. Going on. This next outfit, it's not really an outfit, but I just wanted us to just admire how beautiful she looks. Michelle.
My God.
God.
My God.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not really even
her team loves her.
You want us to cry.
Her
She is
team,
stunning.
her
It is
team
really
is
nice.
in her team is infatuated with her because look how complete that look is and how put
everything.
together
God,
she
that
is in the
everything.
That's
photography,
and
everything,
full
like nothing's out of place. Her team loves her.
Stunning. Oh my God.
It makes me want to cry. It is.
I
and
mean,
you
she
guys,
is aging so well.
yeah,
So
she
well.
is.
Looks good.
I'm trying to upload. We just got some new breaking images that is coming out of sorry,
Married to Medicine?
the Bravo camp. 1, 2,
Oh,
1,
really?
2, 3.
Not the Bravo camp.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She looks so nice. It's like the perfect picture.
It is. She looks
It
so
is.
good. Hair, not a hair out of place.
Melania could never.
Never.
No, yeah, I will. I'm not a fan, but Melania can just her
Melania,
ass off.
yeah, she's a
She
bad
can.
but
1, 2,
Michelle
3,
over everything.
4, 5, 6. Hold on, you guys. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm missing something. I think it's this one. Okay, so these are Married to Medicine. Reunion looks, Dr. Heavenly. What do we think, guys? Yay or nay, collectively?
No.
Did they borrow the wardrobe from
No.
Potomac? Because we just watched
A whole lot of women right now.
wore red like that.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
is this Potomac all over again?
Okay.
A whole lot of women right now.
Heavenly is thick though.
So
There's
thick.
Angel. No, that's Toya.
Yeah.
I don't really.
That's Simone.
Simone. I don't really
That's
like.
Dr. Simone.
I actually love that. I wish it was closed by the breast area. Like I don't like it open, but otherwise, like that's kind of cool. What
That's
fabric
pretty.
is that? Is that
pretty.
sequin? It looks
I think
wet. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's kind of
I like that. I don't hate that.
I think they
better
look
than
fun.
anything we've seen so far.
I like this little devil
that I
thing.
really like yet.
This reminds me of the wrestler Kane.
The hair, they could have did something to the hair. I don't know what. I like the dress.
She looks unrecognizable though. Like I did not realize who that was at first.
Yeah.
She's a new
Angel.
angel.
Angel. Disney
So
princess.
beautiful, and her body is snatched. That dress.
That's
is
pretty.
She's
Yeah,
perfect.
Disney princess is cute.
Yeah, she
I
looks.
like they little thing.
Oh, that's actually
Well,
really cute.
Contessa.
Cute. Yeah, like Bridgerton.
That might be the best I've seen her look.
Oh, we already
Look at
saw
all
that.
that woman.
We already saw that one, haven't we?
That's more woman than dress.
Where
More
they all
woman
are
than dress.
together.
Look at them.
Dr. Jackie looks good.
Yeah.
Quad
I
looks
love
good.
her.
Huh.
For Dr. Jack. Why not?
That look nice.
Come sit on my couch tonight. Me and a friend were talking about this. Is it cheating if you are having sex with your partner or your boyfriend or whoever, but you're thinking about somebody else?
What?
No, let me break it down. He was saying that it turns him on to sleep with his boyfriend, but also think about someone else while he's doing this. And we were having a conversation. I said, I don't know. I guess it's a case-by-case basis. What do you think, Michael?
Definitely not cheating. I think everybody does that, right? Who doesn't want a little strange? You know, it's only cheating if you act on it.
I know you bet not climb on top of me and be thinking about somebody else.
How do you know they're not? Of course they're not going to talk to it.
You better pretend. That bitch better look just like me. I know that.
Like some people might call that kink. I guess it's just, I don't know. Dina, what do you think?
No, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. It's not cheating. I don't think it's cheating, but
it's the precursor.
I will say, no, I'm not being deep, but the Bible does say something about the abundance of the heart, right? So, if your mind is thinking about someone else, then that's where you are.
It's a
You
gateway.
understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel
How
like
long before
it's almost like a gateway drug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a gateway to something else. And so, no, I'm gonna need you to get your thoughts together.
So what's the difference between that and a female or a male watching porn without their significant other there with them?
I'm not a fan. That doesn't bother me. I don't know. I can understand
My
why
issue
someone
is
is
I'm in the
horrified by that, but I'm not just going to be available all the time around the clock to be throwing ass. So it's like, if you need to watch, yeah.
I love her.
I don't know.
I hear what you're saying, Ashley. And if this is a situation where we watch a porn, but what you're saying is now that I am on top of you, I am going to think about somebody else while I do you. I am but a vessel, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? That something's wrong with that. That's no. Do not use my physical body so that you can be with someone else because you can't be with that person.
Ooh, that's kind of deep.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm fine with it as long as I get mines.
Oh,
you know what? But sometimes that's what it is, right? I think we have to ask what is the level of the relationship. I think if we just getting some nuts, it is what it is. But if you are my partner and that is what you're doing, that would be very concerning to me. I wouldn't stand up and go, "You cheating on me." I would stand up and go, "Do you want to be with me?"
Yeah. It's giving something else.
right.
Yeah, it's giving you want someone else.
What's going on? You know what I mean? It's like I said, it's almost like it's a gateway.
Yeah.
Brandy, what do you think?
I don't think it's cheating, and I feel like it's unfortunate
I love you.
for the person that has to be imagining or fantasizing about someone else to be able to get off. I think it's unfortunate for both people,
Yeah.
Shaq said it sucks that you're using my body, but it also sucks that something about you is not satisfying me to the point where I have to pretend like I'm doing it to someone else. There's a lot going on.
So let me pose this question to the group. What about when you have like, you know how you have those couples who are like swingers, and some guys like to see that their wife with someone else. It turns them on.
A cuckold.
But they're turned on by their wife. It's not the way that I would do it, but I will say that often in swinging, it is group activity. But when I'm there and you on top of me, but your thoughts are somewhere else, I'm not even in the room. Anybody could be beneath you.
Right.
You know?
Right.
At least, I've been to a swinger party. I done seen couples with somebody else and they looking at each other while they doing what they doing. You know,
that's hot.
People got their kinks. But what you're talking about, you going away in your mind. But what I would say is you going away in your listen. The mind is powerful, y'all. I'm more concerned.
Let me
about
go get my
somebody going away in
husband
their
from
mind
upstairs.
than
We need to have a
physically.
group conversation about such things. Because
I'm more concerned about mental cheating than physical cheating. I am, because man, once you get in somebody's mind, that is the gateway. Like Dina said, gateway, and that's the gateway to the heart and to everything else. And it's weird. It's weird. I think that sometimes people just make poor decisions, but when you are in your head, you know, it's I don't know. I would feel awful. I would not want to know that about my partner. And if we ended up apart, I would think to myself that when they started doing that, that was the first sign that we weren't going to make it.
Okay, that would be a problem.
Yeah, that was when did we fall apart? Probably when you started getting on top of me and thinking about sister so and so.
Yeah, because no.
Has anybody ever said somebody else's name during?
Huh?
No. Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. No.
I'm just curious.
Is this a confession?
I ain't gonna say I've done it, but I have been in front of that person and thinking about another person and said that person's name instead of them. Yeah.
I was.
And y'all know I'm big and can't run, so it was.
I was with somebody one time, and they were like, I want you to tell me that my ass is better than your man's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some people like that kind of stuff, or they'll say, "Call me this."
Oh my god!
But that's pretend.
Call me Sheila. Call me.
There's a difference between role play and real play, and that sounds real. I like to think about somebody else.
No, don't call me Sheila. I don't want to be Sheila. No. You go find her. You go find
thinking
Sheila.
about Sarah, you need to go.
And you and Sheila have y'all a time. You hear me? Because no, don't come over here with that Sheila mess.
She ain't Sheila.
Absolutely not. Call me Sheila, please.
I love that. That's some craziness right there. People are crazy. You see how people will just be with somebody and know they have these thoughts and stuff. This is why it is so dangerous out here dating and stuff. People will be with you, build a life with you, and know they don't think about you.
Yes, calling somebody else. I wish. Ooh.
I love on my couch almost better than Fashion Files sometimes.
Foolishness.
You guys, I got these things from Costco yesterday, and they've had me in a chokehold all day.
Ooh, those look good.
They're lemon
we want some snacks.
White chocolate almonds.
Oh my!
Oh, all three of my favorite things.
They're so good.
I don't need that in my life. Then they be gone. They're like Girl Scout cookies. Last time I got some lemon cookies, I looked up and it wasn't nothing but lemon dust everywhere.
Lemon dust is
It's actually good.
They sold
I was
out.
thinking about getting my Costco membership going again, but see stuff like that.
See, you don't need them problems.
Some.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We had join us Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday. Maybe both days. All minds clear.
Hearts too.
All right. Please like and share our content. We'll be reposting on Sunday.
Don't be thinking about somebody else while you're with your boo.
Yeah.
All right. Cass, stay on. Everyone else, peace. Love you.
And here,
Good night.
Grease.
Night.
Bye.